Hi guys, welcome back to Nostalgia. If you're there, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Feel free to join us on this train down memory lane. And if you've always been here, thank you so much for your support. Today, I'm gonna be checking out a special request made by our amazing patron. He has requested that we check out Leonarda, Jonie, Uncensored, live in Austin, Texas. So without further ado, let's dive right into today's video.
I like men with a lot of testosterone. You know? Yeah, well, calm down there. And I've been living in Austin for the last 3 years, so every time I meet a guy there, I'm like, are you gay or do you just work in tech? I'm just tired of these men that I'm not afraid of. Like you two. I think a woman should have an appropriate fear of her man, right? Appropriate. Like I shouldn't be afraid that if we get into a domestic dispute, I'm the one who's going to go to jail. I tell ladies, if you're not afraid, you're not coming. You're not going to get off if you've got soft shoulder Scott behind you. Just back there like, I can't drink dairy. There's grown men ordering oat milk in broad daylight with no shame. I'm lactose intolerant. I don't care. You shit yourself like a real man.
I don't agree with this.
Because if you're a grown man and you have allergies, guess what? You're gay.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine, ladies, if this was what it was like when we were back in the caves? Huh? You're there, you're with your man, and he's got to protect you from like a tiger, and then somebody throws a peanut at him. It's an epidemic of soft men. It's an epidemic, and ladies, it's our fault. Look how quiet the women are. We do not like accountability at all. It's our fault because of feminism. And before you start, like, oh, we've made a lot of important gains, shut it. Okay? Because feminism was invented by ugly bitches. You don't need a job if you got good pussy. Why do you think your grandmother stayed home all day? It's not like shit has gotten any better for us, ladies. It hasn't got, don't listen to it, it hasn't gotten any better. We still got to do all the same shit we did before. We still got to cook. We still got to clean. Some of you are still getting slapped around a little bit. Good for you. But now I got to suck a dick at night and go to the office in the morning? Who thought of this? Ugly fat bitches. That's who thought of this. There's all this pressure on us to be sexy now, and it's not easy. You gotta wear all this makeup, put these heels on, put this lingerie on. Your grandmother came out in that nightgown that looked like a curtain. She showed your grandfather a little bit of ankle and he knew it was on. 14 babies, all the bills paid. Now I gotta sell pictures of my pussy for $5 a month? Like my mom got a whole house and she had only one fan. It's called a husband for some of the dumb bitches in there. It's called a husband. Ladies, I'll let you in a little secret. The hotter you are, the crazier you can be. Men will put up with it. Okay? We learned that when Amber Heard took a shit on Johnny Depp's bed. There's a lot of men in here getting hard just thinking about it. You're that hot, you can be that crazy, right? But the opposite's also true. This is why fat girls used to be so nice. But then the internet and a bunch of black dudes convinced them that they were hot too. talk to some of them. I'm like, bitch, you can't have an attitude and type 2 diabetes. If you're over 300 pounds, you need to be as sweet as your blood sugar. We have a lot of migrants at the border. Although it looks like some of you made it up here tonight. My only qualm with Mexicans is I want more of you guys to speak English. That's it. Because I actually went to a Mexican gynecologist. Okay, I did. And he started asking me questions in Spanish during the exam. I was so uncomfortable. I got up, got out of his car. Do you guys believe in aliens? Yeah? That's because you're fucking retarded. One of my friends believes in aliens and he won't let it go. He's like, I'm telling you, I saw one on TV. It's like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, it had these big bug eyes, this weird head. It looked a little bit like the Predator. I was like, dude, that was Whoopi Goldberg.
Okay, I believe Texas wasn't ready for her jokes, and even I wasn't ready. She is wild and crazy, and she has the audacity, like she's audacious to say some of the things that a lot of people think about but they don't want to say. Like, while I agree with some of the things that she said, I don't agree with all the things she said, and I agree with some of the things she said. But regardless of how I feel about some of the things she said, like, I couldn't stop laughing because she is being real and messy, and I was so not ready for it. And by the way, I don't agree with some of the things she said. I want to believe some things were satire because I believe that a lot of men are so hard on themselves because of toxic masculinity. Like, oh, you're not allowed to be soft, you're not allowed to feel your emotions. I don't support any toxic masculinity culture whatsoever. It's not what I stand for. I want men to be human beings, feel their feelings, be allergic without shame, you know. But that's just my own take on it. And then what she said about feminism, now I don't agree with that either. I want to believe it's satire because she's also a woman, so there is no way that she means it on that level. But overall, I had so much fun because this was actually very, very bold. Like, in a world where everyone is tense and serious, her energy is actually like a medicine, like very funny and very interesting. Thank you so much, Leonarda, for making this request through Buy Me Coffee. I appreciate it. It was a really, really nice laugh. If you like to make your own special request, you can now do that through Buy Me Coffee, and the link will be in the description down below. You can buy me as many coffees as you want because I'm never saying never. Until next time, guys. Bye.